So hello guys, in the last video we saw how we can get a Meterpreter session by listening to incoming connections from our Kali machine using Metasploit framework. So in this session we will explore some options which are available in Meterpreter which we can use after getting a Meterpreter session. So let's see what are the options we can use. I will tell you about some basic options, and rest you can also explore by yourself. So the first option which I can tell you is the background. So as soon as I type background, so basically what this command does is that it backgrounds all the sessions which we have received. So as soon as I hit enter, so this is session 2, so this has been background now. So to get back the session, we just need to type the session number. So the session number will be 2. So this basically says that sessions is a command and -i is an option which stands for ID, and the session number is 2. So this command will basically open the session number 2 for us. So as soon as I hit enter, so yes, it says the session interact with a different session ID, as I am already into that session. So you can use this command only after going background. So let's first go to the background first, and as soon as I go to the background, now I can go back to that session by typing sessions -i2. So as you can see, I came back here. So this is all about handling Meterpreter. So the next thing which we are going to see is what are the options we can use on the Windows system. So for that, the first and the most important option is the help option. So as soon as you type help and hit enter, it will show all the commands which we can use here in our Meterpreter section. So yeah, as you can see, there is a broad list of commands which we can use. So I will tell you some basic ones. So the first this command will basically capture a web camera snapshot or a camera photo if the Windows machine is installed on a laptop or it has a web camera. So this command is very useful. And there is another command called the ps command. So this command will basically list all the processes which are running on that system. There is also another command for key logging or capturing the keystrokes of the system. So there are basically 3 commands for that. So the first command is called key scan start. So this will start capturing the keystrokes of that system as soon as we hit enter. So and in order to see the keystrokes, we need to type key scan underscores dump. So this will basically show all the keystrokes which we have captured, and in order to stop this attack, we can just simply type key scan underscore stop. So this will basically stop scanning for keystrokes. And another command which we can use is called a screenshot. So this command will basically take a screenshot of the machine, and let's see if it works. So as you can see, the command has worked and it has saved an image which has the what's going on the Windows screen. So let's check what it is. So as you can see, it's an image which has been captured. This so basically this is an image which is being shown on the Windows machine. So these are the all the basic commands which we can use. You can also explore some more commands here as per your needs. So that's it for this video and this series also for now. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.